Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So this is my individual video presentation for International Human Resource Economics subject BH30703. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Ihre and my metric number is BB18110415 and the title of my video presentation is Foreign Workers in Malaysia. So this is the table of content for my video presentation. There is introduction where I will give brief information about foreign workers in Malaysia and its issue. And also on the discussion part, I will explain the factors of arrival of foreign workers in Malaysia and the impact of foreign workers in Malaysia and the economic solution to solve the foreign workers issue in Malaysia. And then on the conclusion part, I will conclude all the discussion and the foreign workers issue in Malaysia. For the introduction, the term foreign workers means a group of people who have obtained the legal right to work in another country. So in Malaysia, the recruitment of a huge influx of foreign workers does not act as a new phenomenon, since Malaysia has experienced this since 1980s to the certain sectors or industries which is construction, plantation and also manufacturing sectors. The relationship between migration and development is complex. The factors that influence the flow of migrants from a source country and the factors that attract a flow of migrants to the destinations and recipient country have resulted in a huge influx of foreign workers, particularly illegal foreign workers to Malaysia. Okay, so this is the foreign workers inflow in Malaysia. This is based on 2012 official statistic on issuance of work permit. There were over 1.571 million legal foreign workers in Malaysia, where almost half are from Indonesia, which 47.4%, followed by Nepal 19.3%, and from Bangladesh and Myanmar are 8%, and the rest are from South and East Asia and also other member countries of ASEAN and elsewhere. So in terms of job distributions, manufacturing sectors is the most highest one, which 39%, followed by plantation sectors 20%, and also construction 14%, and agriculture, services and domestic made are 9% each. Now, the factors of arrival of foreign workers in Malaysia. So, the first factor is dependency of foreign workers. Malaysia is an ASEAN country that promotes the entry of illegal foreign workers as the temporary workers. Malaysia also play a role as a recipient and contributor to the foreign workers. However, from both roles, Malaysia is seen as more popular as the country of receiving foreign workers. Next factor is because of differences of wage rate and job opportunities. Huge job opportunities employ thousands of foreign workers to come to Malaysia every year in various sectors with much higher wage than their home country. And the third factor is a requirement and higher demand from employer. The requirement and demand for workforce were high in industrial and constructional sectors. In order to meet the demand of the labor workforce, Malaysia has allowed the industrial sectors and service sector to hire the foreign workers. The foreign workers are being hired to do the critical jobs in the construction sectors, plantation and other sectors that cannot be fulfilled by local people. For example, in the manufacturing and processing of daily food industry, where local are said to be less interested in filling it. The environment and social cultural also become the factors of arrival of foreign workers in Malaysia, where most foreign workers coming to Malaysia are made up of those who share the same religious and cultural background as the Malaysian people. For example, Islam religions. Islam has many followers in various foreign source countries such as Indonesia, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and the Middle East. Similarly, Hindus have similar religions in India and Nepal, and Buddhism in China. Political stability and also the security is also become the factors of arrival of foreign workers in Malaysia. According to the Global Peace Index 2019, measure the state of peace in 163 countries, and Malaysia is ranked the 16th most peaceful country in the world, make the foreign workers want to come to Malaysia. And the last factors is highly skilled workers are crucial in developing Malaysia. The government has engaged the highly skilled educated worker from other country in the manufacturing, technology, education and other field. By doing so, the foreign workers will be transferring the skill and knowledge to the Malaysians. For example, the Japanese transfer their manufacturing technology in automotive industries. So these factors have attract a lot of foreign workers to come to Malaysia and work in Malaysia as a foreign workers. We will talk about the impact of foreign workers toward Malaysia. So the first impact is it will affect the delaying of upgrading in mechanization and automation and also professional expertise. The second impact, it will cause high rate of unemployment for local. As we know, many foreign workers in Malaysia will cover up all the vacant job due to the poor commitment and attitude shown by our people, which are too choosy in finding a job. The third impact is in terms of social. The foreign workers have the tendency to break the predetermined law of foreign workers, especially the immigration and labor law. For example, some of them did not renewing their work permit, and that is against the law. In Malaysia, many of this happen when the enforced conduct a document check. Then many of them found to have the expired work permit, but still can work here and there, and this is really against Malaysian foreign workers law. They also have the tendency to do the crimes such as armed gang robberies, murders and commercial crimes, also smuggling of prohibited commodities, especially drugs. And the fourth impact is impact on health. Some of the foreign workers arrive illegally, does not safe, since sometimes many of them bring the contagious disease such as tuberculosis, malaria, and hepatitis B that are announced danger to the public health by the Ministry of Health Malaysia. Problem has led to the economic solution, which is on the year of 1998, where the Immigration Act was amended to introduce caning as a penalty for violating immigration law and to increase the fine and jail sentences for foreign workers that break the law of foreign workers. On 2002, the Act was amended again to introduce sanctions against transporting immigrants, employing and harboring them, and forging official documents. On 2006, a special court to deal with illegal immigrants or Mahkamah Party was introduced, and this court located at the Moha Depot or in its vicinity. On 2007, since illegal entry is closely related to human smuggling and trafficking, to complement the existing measure to curb the expansion of immigrants, the Anti-Trafficking in Person Act (ATIP) was introduced. On 2010, ATIP was amended to include human smuggling, thus changing its name to the Anti-Trafficking in Person and Anti-Smuggling of Migrant Act (ATIPSEN). And under this act, the victims are rescued and sent to the safe houses until they are repatriated, while the perpetrators are arrested under the immigration law, detained and charged in court. On 2011, government to introduce yet another measure to control the expansion by introducing a comprehensive program called the 6P, which involved registration, regularizations, amnesty, monitoring, enforcement, and deportation. On 2013, levy to be paid by foreign workers was implemented by the Malaysian government, where the minimum wage, which came into force this year, has raised the salary for all workers on an average of between 30% and 50%, or from 600 ringgit to 7 ringgit per month to 9 ringgit monthly. The government move to impose a levy on foreign workers will not be a burden to them, as the levy paid is between 34 ringgit 16 cent and 154 ringgit 60 cent per month, as compared to a salary increase of between 300 ringgit to 500 ringgit per month. And the last solution is by quotas, where almost every government in the world use quantitative restriction to control the number of migrant and foreign workers entering their jurisdictions. So this is the economic solution that have been provided by the government to solve the foreign workers issues in Malaysia. In conclusion, there are positive and negative impact of foreign workers towards Malaysian economy. Thus, the government play an important role on balancing the situation so that the policy of having foreign workers in Malaysia will have maximum benefit to the country. That's all from me. Thank you so much and have a nice day.